Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. For this video, I want to talk about a movie that I watched last night. It's a DVD, horror movie actually, and that movie is called Sacrament. Now, before I say anything further about the movie, I'll just read you the blurb at the back just to give an idea. Yeah, okay. Leaving the city behind for a weekend of booze and bonding, 7 friends find themselves stranded in the countryside when a storm ruins their plans. Now, the remote town of Middle Spring, located in the middle of the Texas Bible Belt, is more than happy to welcome them. The townsfolk are slap bang in the middle of the barbecue season, and there's always room at their table for a few more warm bodies, especially when atheist visitors are top of the menu. So there you go, guys. That's the blurb for this 2014 release, Sacrament. This actually stars the original girl from the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Marilyn Burns. Yeah, so she's got a cameo part in this. Yeah. Okay, now on to my thoughts on Sacrament as a whole. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty average horror movie. Not great, but by no means bad. Very, very gory. So I must warn you, if you don't like horror movies, with ample amounts of gore and that, you would be well advised to avoid this one, because at times the gore is pretty nauseating. So I must warn you, because these religious zealots they are not only fanatical in their warped beliefs, but they're also they've got this tendency to feed on human flesh. So to cut a long story short, they're a real bad bunch, yeah. But this movie's got some pretty horrific scenes in that when these townsfolk capture these people and that. I must say the movie had a major fault for me in that I couldn't really root for any of the main characters and that. I'll just show you the back there, guys. There's a couple of scenes from the movie, as you can see, which sort of adds testimony to my early statements about it being very, very gory. I couldn't really root for the main, these 7 protagonists. Yeah, the characters weren't very interesting, and you didn't really care what happens to them really, and that for me in a horror movie, that sort of detracts from the movie, quite a lot. Yeah, so I couldn't really root for them and that. And at times they were downright irritating, the way they were carrying on, acting daft and that. And I don't like. I've said this before in previous videos. I don't like people in horror movies that act daft and that, it's like they just come out of the booze and that, and they're tanked up and that, and coming out with the most stupid, annoying things. Yeah. But that aside, it's a pretty watchable horror movie if you've got a strong stomach, that is. In many ways, very, very reminiscent of 2000 Maniacs, the old Herschel Gordon Lewis movie from the 60s, and again when they remade it, 2001 Maniacs, when it starred Robert Englund as the mayor of this town and that. But I say these are really cannibalistic, the ones in this and that. And among the 7 protagonists are 2 gays and that, 2 guys and that. And the movie, it does censor on them a lot and that, it's pretty lurid in parts and that, so you have to shut your eyes in certain scenes and that, yeah. But yeah, very very gory movie. Oh yeah, and there's a couple of memorable one-liners in this, guys, and that, pretty witticisms. There's one, I forget who it was. I think it was one of the women, one of the cannibal women, said something about there was a body in the fridge or something, and she said something about, oh well, he's on ice at the moment. So the body's in the fridge and that, he's on ice at the moment and that, yeah. So it's one or two witticisms peppered about the movie, yeah. But very very gory though, you see intestines getting spilled out of stomachs and that, people getting mutilated, getting attacked, getting tied up. So it is a real horror movie. It doesn't pull any punches, Sacraments. So if you enjoy these kind of movies with a lot of blood and gore, I think you will enjoy Sacrament, guys. Yeah, I got this for a song actually in one of the charity shops for $1.99. Yeah, I like that cover, guys. Yeah, so you never know. This might, if it hasn't already, this might get a Blu-ray release. Yeah, but for me, I have to be honest, due to the fact that I didn't care much for the protagonist, I think this is just a one watch for me. Yeah, so I think I'll be throwing it on eBay or giving it away in that. Yeah, but I couldn't watch it again. Yeah, but yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's sort of like in between, and for that reason, for my rating, I'm going to give it I'll say, well, maybe 5 out of 10. Lost quite a few points for the main protagonist. They were very very irritating, as is often the case with these some of these modern horror movies. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I miss the old horror stars, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Boris Karloff and that, they added that special ingredient to horror movies. But getting back to this, movies of this ilk, unfortunately, they put a lot of these young people in, you know, and stuff like, you know, sometimes like expletives are used unnecessarily, a lot of swearing and that, you know, and sometimes they can take it to a bit excess. But yeah, but getting back to the horror elements in this, yeah. So if you like a good horror movie, there's one of the well, I think he is, from what I can recall, he is the leader of these crazed Bible pounding cannibals. Yeah. Rated number 5 in Horror Writers Net, the top 10 horror movies. Sacrament is a rare thing, a splatter flick with a message. It is both tremendously entertaining and extremely witty. Yeah, oh yeah, as I say, as well as the horror element, they add the injections of comedy to sort of balance out, you know, balance out the general narrative of the movie and that, yeah. So there you go, guys. That's my review of Sacrament from 2014. Have you seen this movie? What did you think of it? Do you share my thoughts on it? Leave a comments down below. But as I say, if you like the sort of movies like 2000 Maniacs, where like people go to the town and that it's full of weirdos and cannibals and that, Bible bashers, I think this DVD just might be your cup of tea. But as I say, I found it, although it was gory, there was a lot of gore in it, I found it a pretty average horror movie, and one that I don't think I'll be revisiting. Yeah. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed my review of Sacraments and that, and usual, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and all going well. I shall talk to you all again soon. Thank you.